On this week's episode of the Cowboy for Game podcast is Banlist. We give you our thoughts and all that stuff. This is the Cowboy for Game podcast. And I'm Bragg. I'm joined here today by Andrew.
Yes.
Jake.
Yes.
Yo.
It's weird the photo didn't come up there. And Logan.
Yeah, boy.
In theory, Lachlan will probably jump in later, unannounced.
fuck you.
But until then,
Oh, God.
how's our week in Yu-Gi-Oh? Did everyone go to locals tonight? I'm pretty sure they did. No, Logan didn't, so we'll start with Andrew.
Logan didn't he?
Hey.
Yeah. Well, we had like 6 people show up, so I mean,
Fucking A.
and that was with me like getting called in basically as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it was over pretty quick, and it was fun. It was fun trying to break Lewis's board. It didn't
Did
happen.
someone try to draw the final
Yeah.
round again?
No. There was like
No.
actually we had a clear-cut winner at the end of round 2, but I think Lewis just won
Just had
anyway.
it.
At the end of round 2? Oh my god. That's the true locals. That's what you want.
It was like Lewis was the only one who was 2-0 at the end of round 2. He won his game 3 anyway, like he's like in round 3. But yeah,
And
so that was fun. I went 2-1.
And did you play on Sunday?
I did not. Jake?
Jake, how about you?
No, Mother's Day shit.
Oh, fuck, that's right. It was
yeah.
Mother's Day. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I was there.
I was
Okay.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah, I was there. I didn't play again, but I judged.
God. You've got like all the decks here. Yeah, whatever. What do you do?
No, I don't. They're all at your house.
Yeah.
You fucking
Yeah, and
moron.
which you can easily come and grab.
Yeah, but that's like a long walk. But I did get to see I did get to see the best interaction ever.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I think, yeah, it was the interaction happened a week ago, like a week before, but it came out again. Jake was there the week before. Have you guys ever heard of BA Mech Lords?
Oh, don't bring this up again. Don't.
It's so good.
Did
Don't.
he say it on the podcast last week?
No, he brought it up with me in person. I don't want it recorded.
Now we'll move on to more important things.
Oh, no!
So-
This was important.
Nothing.
Dylan's deck need to be heard.
No,
Dad, please.
Stop.
nothing. So nothing's out this week. Duelist Dark Saviors, is coming out next week. Woohoo! Fun times. But the big thing that happened, the biggest of things, was the Banlist came out. Oh, that's.
Und Banlist.
Banlist.
Oh.
All right. So, do we want to go one by one? We'll do one by one and then a general overview.
Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure, Gary.
2-0.
Haha.
Hardly a surprise.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
A long time coming, right?
Yeah.
We called it.
I would.
Yeah, because it was so controversial.
We jokingly called it.
No. The next hit is probably the one that we might do a little bit of credit on that everyone else would have called as well. Masterpiece to 0. As soon as they announced Dragonic Diagram.
I called it.
Yeah. As soon as they announced Dragonic Diagram, that this had to be a play. Like.
Was Dragonic was the only one confirmed for the reprint, yeah?
Yeah.
As far as Draco stuff was concerned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
So
I guess we'll see if Draco still lives at all or not, because that'll affect
Oh,
if
bro,
people,
this deck's better than what it
focus
was
after it.
before.
yeah, well, when we
This
get
thing's
to
better.
do
when we get a bit further down the... Alright, okay. So we'll jump ahead. Dynamite will go to 1.
You're wrong.
So Dynamite to 1, and then obviously we get bloody Ignis Heat, the true Draco Warrior, to 3. So, with all these pieces in mind and a million other stalling traps and Card of Demise... Card of Demise isn't hit either. So, we don't see Draco doing much. We've looked over the overview.
What?
I don't know.
Draco's going to be one of the best decks in the format.
I mean, it'll go heavier in control, I guess. It's like, I
You
suppose
mongols.
Dynamite puts the pressure on with the traps, I guess. But I don't know. Like, I guess there's a kind of gimmicky control. Like, it could do well.
Dynamite, and you remember those times where someone would get mad because they couldn't do anything with their hand because they were just sitting there with like a masterpiece and they couldn't like dig and they couldn't like do that 2 tributes? They don't have that trouble breaking again anymore. They have single tribute monsters now again. They have
So
4,
I guess
like,
it's just a matter of
Yeah.
what they do to pressure you off turn now. So like Masterpiece, the immunity was hard to get through, but it was more the
Yeah.
fact that you had to play through a pop as well.
Yeah, but like the thing is though, like you still have to play through basically a pop, and you still basically have to play
True.
through shit. Because if they hit a dynamite, they just set return. You're playing through 2 dynamites,
Mm.
and it's
Not
just gonna be such a good control deck. It's gonna be better than Trickstar than the control deck.
Yep.
Like
I'm-
I can see this
I
is
can't
in
see
my
it
top
doing
5.
anything, personally.
This is in like my 4th or 3rd
Ah.
best deck of the 4th
We'll
slot.
go into that a little bit further on. We'll keep going with the card stuff first. Phoenix in Cluster Amaryllis to 0. Cool.
No surprise.
That happen.
Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom to 0.
I was
So,
surprised about that. I was very surprised about that one.
yeah,
On reflection, I'm not, because I know that there's the Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon that we're getting eventually, and that's basically an FTK within itself as well.
Oh, okay.
Because it pitches itself to Grave to search, right? But then if Starving Venom copies its effect, Starving Venom gains attack equal to half your opponent's life points, and then you can pay half your life points to shuffle everything on their field and Grave into the deck.
Fair enough. That sounds kind of fucked.
So I can understand them hitting it now.
yeah.
I
Starving,
suppose. I was just going to say, I suppose anything that's going to copy a graveyard effects at its discretion is probably always going to give a little bit of trouble at some point.
Yeah.
So,
literally the exact sentence I was about to say. It's like it's going to be a cunt going forward. So let's keep it at that. 0. Ancient Fairy Dragon to 0. I get it. I kind of get it. Like it keeps coming up in degenerate searching and bullshit.
Yeah.
yep.
Logan, you were kind of defending this before.
Yeah, Ancient Fairy Dragon needed to be banned. Lol.
Ah, cool. Yeah, sweet. No. Yeah, you were bringing up someone else defending it.
No, Blake was defending it.
Blake
Because Blake's a fucking Mongol.
I'm sure Blake has got his information from other Banlist related podcasts, and you can get those opinions somewhere else. That's why it's good to have different podcasts. We're all consistently agreeing with Ancient Fairy Dragon. Yeah.
Hang on. Isn't our podcast something that's not just on YouTube?
Oh, someone put it out there.
Jeez.
Alright. Rank up
Oh,
Magic
that's
Jin. Chaos Force to 0. Am I missing something? Was this worth the ban?
I don't agree with it being worth the ban.
It was a turn 1 S0 lock that came second in one of the big events.
In Botcham. Yeah, it came second in Botcham.
Yeah. It actually,
Plus-
like, if you can hit it, it's actually insane. Like, you just can't play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus if people aren't able to do the FTK because they've taken away Starving Venom, the Zexal lock was the next probably natural progression for those players. So it makes sense to get rid of that.
Yeah, true. So yeah, instead of giving him something else, fuck him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck 'em.
Speaking of that,
Money.
Fuck up or
and
block.
where we are next, the grass looks greener to 0.
I guess the grass didn't look green enough.
Free.
I think it's just a big shame.
Yeah, that's
think-
let's go to Andrew first.
I was just gonna say, I think it's just a shame that it's the end of an era in regard to like. I just thought 60 card decks were always kind of an interesting kind of flip to the meta and just something else to look out for. And I reckon it's kind of shit knowing that that's not really going to be a thing at all anymore. And I don't see why it's warranted. When's the last time a 60 card deck won anything? Back
Never won.
60 card frogs, I think, was the last thing that won something.
Yeah.
Thing I don't understand.
Am I wrong? Yeah. Demise grass frogs.
Always
Yeah.
said that it's not grass that's the problem. It's snow.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
give us as many grass, or 3. Give us 3 grass, limit snow, or ban her.
Even ban snow, that'd be fine. Like,
Yeah. The rest of the stuff, like your wolves, all of that is very much like it's kind of RNG stuff. And then if you do mill it, or you get yourself in a position where you're getting your wolves, you're getting your zombie engine cranking. It feels kind of deserved and it's fun. Snow was always the off turn fucking fuck around, and
not just that. Snow turned the bad mills into something positive as well.
yeah.
Whereas in the absence of snow, it'd be like, oh shit, I milled this, and now it's completely dead. Opposed to, oh well, it's fodder for snow, right?
And she isn't a brick in hand either.
Correct. Yep.
So
It's not optimal, but it's definitely not true.
I'm kind of glad to see you saying that, Andrew. It is something different, and like it's going to change. Like it changes the game into more streamlined. But I'm kind of keen for a bit more streamlined because and down our way,
Yeah, I guess so.
like at locals, it is either you're playing meta or a 60 card fuck offs. Like it
Yeah,
seemed that
true.
everyone's
Pretty much.
I just don't feel that there's any real 60 card decks
I'm
that are
back.
super oppressive at the moment. I think the closest thing to an oppressive 60 card deck I can think of is Light Sworn going into triple Omega
Hey.
turn 1 and like just negging your hand. That's the
And
only
even now, it's like
oppress.
barely ever happened.
Yeah, and now you can still just do shit off of like 1 to 2 cards anyway, so like whatever. Like that's the only thing I can think of that makes you say, "Oh, screw 60 cards," and they don't even need 60 cards to do that. But apart from that, I'm like, they usually average at best, and they break more often. So I don't know. In my opinion, it was extremely unwarranted, unless there's something coming out shortly that's going to abuse it even harder. But even then, you know, it was at 1.
Yeah, it's
60 card brandish.
I hope that we yeah. I hope we see it come back. Like if this is just a break, like I would like a break of just not thinking about 60 card decks for 6
A
months.
forced break for 60 card.
Yeah, bring it back to one or two in like at the end of the year for like that season. We're getting to nationals. It's serious business.
Like they've hit most of the problems pretty hard. Like so, for example, like obviously the best abuse was Infernoids for sure. But like anything, Infernoids are cursed. Anything that helps Infernoids gets hit to 1 or 0. That's just how it goes.
Yeah,
Bloody
good. Fuck 'em.
Monster Gate, Reasoning, Grass, fucking anything.
Yeah, well, play cards that can be normal, some of them.
We already talked about Dynamite. Gem Knight Master Diamond. So Gem Knight FTK is neutered a little bit. Yeah, it's not completely out of the case, right?
I think the FTK is dead. I think Harry said it best. You can OTK.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I knew there was
But that's-
which I mean, then there's no point, right?
But I mean, that puts it in the case of the fucking category of a million and other decks that can OTK. So
Yeah.
the FTK was a lot scarier.
Chain Strike.
Merman.
What's that, Jake?
I said Merman.
Ah, yeah.
Mermouse.
Soon. Chain Strike to 1. Woohoo. Okay, so whatever Chain Boom was coming.
Yeah.
I thought. Did I see? I think I saw some comment on some page that maybe it might be a bit problematic with the trap searcher bitch from Lair of Darkness, fucking Lilith. That she might
Yeah.
she might add a little bit of utility to Chain Burn that wasn't. That's like the only kind of half reasoning I went, oh, yeah, maybe.
But like, of all the cards to hit though, like why a Chain Strike? Because that's the spell, right?
Apparently it was getting searched by some Lair of Darkness bullshit.
Oh my god.
Well, they search traps though. if I recall.
They searched like just desserts and all that, or like some trap that like
I
helps.
thought
Chain
that-
Strike.
Yeah.
But
I
there was
guess
another thing
But
going
the
around,
true
like
question
another
is,
theory.
Logan, where were you like 45 seconds ago?
He was at his concert.
I went to go get my phone charged.
Oh, okay, that's where he fucking went. All right.
But just
Because,
to
yeah,
answer
that's
your
literally what was said 45 seconds ago.
to answer you, like another thing going around was that Chain Strike was just hit because of like the Time Lords. Because there was one
Okay.
Time Lord burn deck that just like halved your life points, and so it just like halved your life points down to like Chain Strike being like, oh yeah, haha.
Oh, okay, so Chain Strike would have lethal like really quick. Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
Chain
Yeah.
Strike is the.
But like,
The
but
big
2 to
hit.
1 doesn't fucking matter.
It's a weird hit.
Matters a
Like,
little bit.
It does. Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't see it as consistently, and you don't.
There's,
get
there's
the
half as many.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's
No.
if it's either so bad of a thing that it has to be banned, or it's it's not doing enough.
Yeah, it definitely
to be
perplexed
banned,
me. That
therefore it
hit.
didn't matter. Like
I think a lot of people shrugged their shoulders at that and were like, okay, you're like, sure.
the next two, like from Chain Strike to like till we hit Unlimited, it's like, who gives a fuck?
So then Towers to 2.
Haha.
Whatever.
It was never played at more than 1.
I can't wait to play 2 towers and get them both distributed for a lava goal.
and 3 Skybase as well, of course. You got to run that.
Yeah, all right, you gotta have that. That's
Max
just,
out.
That's just max. You
Ring,
want to see your cards consistent.
Ring of Destruction to 2. This could go to 3. Okay, here we go.
Oh, it's a problem card.
We're into the. Is Jake back yet? Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay. Alien Dragoons to 3.
Mermaids! Pew pew.
Moment, really, because now I have to buy another fucking $120 ulti. Fuck me.
Oh, are they at $200 now or some shit?
Now you can buy 2 for 500.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Did you see the list?
Oh, we
What?
lost Jake for a second there.
Oh. Yeah, he's
$50,
over- he's
fuck yourself.
I also
Yeah,
like
it was
it.
things like 235 or some shit, wasn't
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
it?
Hey,
That knee-jerk reaction.
hang on. Oh wait, hang on, Jake. You were. What do you mean it's bullshit?
But in
Surely
saying
you
that,
can't-
could sell
Surely
yours
you don't
for
haggle. Surely you're not haggling the price here.
What?
It's
Jake,
worth.
sell yours
it's
for
worth
500,
200.
then
Oh,
buy the,
wow.
It's worth
buy the back again later.
It's worth 230, Jake.
Well
you can't ask for the
played.
price to go down.
It's not worth that much.
Oh, but someone else said you're like too bad. Wait.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
we
a
discussed
newly
this.
released card. The goods have been out for fucking years.
We discussed this a little bit earlier. Like, will it really make that much of a difference to Merbs?
Oh God, no.
Not really. Like, the only thing I can see is, like, maybe if they have to go to a further turns, they have a bit more utility there. But realistically, like, if you're doing the OTK, you only need one. If you're progressing beyond that, you might use a second. And in the current meta, like, Mermail aren't living that long. So it's.
Well, I
really
just feel like even with the old traditional play, it was like you use Prince and you send one and you add one. And it's like there was no real space for a third one to kind of come into it at that point. Like, I don't see
yeah.
that combo really changing too much with the
Yeah.
third one. I could be wrong here,
Right.
but
Now, did this next card get errated, or is it
Yes.
actually just like,
Yes.
yeah, it got errated?
Yes.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, Grand Sword is coming out in
Grand
Dark
Sword.
Savings with an errata.
Good.
No, the
Oh, wait, no, sorry, it's a special edition.
special
Yeah.
edition. It has both. And
Cool.
it's
So what's the errata again?
once a turn.
hard once per turn.
Yuck.
Not yuck. What it should be.
Not,
I want to TK. Fuck off.
jeez.
Mathematician to 2.
No,
No,
it's
to
unlimited.
3. To 3. Like, I was reading 7 limited as I said it. Cool.
Let's make Shadow's great again. Oh wait,
who-
constructs.
Who was
anyway.
playing
Well,
3? Someone was
Well, I
playing
was
3.
playing 3 back
Yeah.
in 2014,
No,
but then you took them off.
No, someone was playing 3 when it was at 2 and didn't realise it was at 2.
Harry?
Maybe?
That's all right. Someone in the hour last week was playing fucking Skullcrabat. It's like, what?
What? That's been a while.
We'll talk about Skullcrabat in a second. Actually, we'll get right to it. So, Neo Space and Grand Mole went to 3. Compulsory evacuation went to 3. Woohoo! I've been asking for that for years.
What?
So does that
You
mean
will
we
get
can
the
just
skull-
make bounce decks?
Bounce
Yeah,
back.
man.
Just-
And play Degenerate Circuit, so they're
Let's play
banished
Chain
instead.
Chain beat, chain beat, chain beat.
Alright. So, with that all shit out of the way. Alright, so, could Pendulums have got Skullcrabat back or Double R still
No.
or something?
No, fuck 'em.
100%.
Yeah,
fuck 'em.
yeah, for sure.
100%.
Like that's we've pretty much banned everything they were beforehand. So like,
Yeah.
realistically, you could get the other stuff back.
No, fuck them.
Like,
No, fuck you.
yeah, no, I think it'd be fine.
They've had like 3 formats of being good. Fuck off.
What?
Yeah, okay. I suppose that's the question. Okay, so like to make them balanced, could they bring it back? Absolutely. Do they want them to come back for another format? I highly doubt it.
Had they had 3
So-
formats?
Well, they had. So they had.
They've been there since Spiral, right?
Well,
Yeah, they had like
the end
they
is-
were-
yeah.
when Spirals lost, like the end of Spirals, they started coming, and then Spirals left. So we had that format where it was like just normal basic. Then we had the next set, which got them into like the FTK combo. Then we had that ban list.
All right,
and now
all
we've
right.
had this one.
But on that point though, they've been relevant since before that though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
they were
exactly.
definitely
Relevant, I mean,
a
I
thing
was-
in all of Spiral.
Me and Jake were playing them in January without the new stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And
then you had the,
and we went
and
kind
they're
of
still gonna
okay.
be relevant.
No,
They're
Spiral.
They
still
would-
gonna be
they would-
okay.
They were definitely relevant before Electromite. Obviously, that took them to the top, but like I wouldn't go as far as saying they weren't there.
They're still gonna be okay. They're not gonna be great. Like they're just gonna have their. It's like when Clifford's went out of the format. Like we had that like time period where we didn't have a good pendulum deck again.
I feel like they're going to be absolutely shit house now. Like they needed at least the old stuff back once.
No, but you know what I mean. Like we gotta you gotta have those. I reckon those periods where like there is no pendulum deck.
Yep.
Like
It's
you get that
it's
like
not
with 60 card.
yeah, exactly.
Like how you gotta have that little break between.
Mm.
So yeah, we've
Yeah.
had. I mean, and
Yeah,
then
fair.
I guess we're coming into a zoo-like format, which
Mm.
will be
You
interesting.
reckon?
Yeah. So
Well, Brandish is much like it, and
Yes.
it's the
Oh,
clear-cut
yeah,
winner, right?
Brandish. Yeah, Brandish. I was thinking like this 1 week format we're going to have.
Or Sky Striker Ace is apparently where
Yeah,
going to be having it called here.
yeah, or Sky Strikers, and then
Sorry, Sky Striker Ace is the monster. Yeah, Sky Striker is the archetype, right? Yeah.
I believe so. So with that, okay, Tricksters didn't get hit at all. Nothing. No scapegoat, and not even a scapegoat hit either. Which
Yeah, cut shit. You have to wait a turn.
You have to reprint it.
yeah.
Well, it's
exactly.
coming out as Super and Dark Saviors,
Yeah.
but they still got to wait until like what, August now for the next list?
Yep. No
sooner than
sooner
August.
than August. So let's
Yeah,
say
sooner than August.
October 3rd.
So no sooner than a month and 9 days into August.
Yeah, that's good. So we know this is our list for Oceanics and Nationals and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not
I
gonna
suppose
fucking
looking
matter.
forward
We're gonna
to
be in.
something.
Sorry, can I just go? Did anyone watch the Team Samurai X1?
No.
no,
No.
don't play into it.
Can we acknowledge that he goes? Oh, it's gonna be a diverse format with 5 to 7 decks. Fuck yeah! It's like D&D except shorter. 1 week format with 7 decks, and then we got Brandis Maidens. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I was gonna say it's gonna be Brandish Variant 1,
Okay.
Brandish
Yeah.
Variant 2,
So-
Brandish Variant 3.
Let's go into that. Like, I mean, so I was also one of the ones that was speculative on how Zoo would be introduced into our format because there was stuff that we have different from the OCG. Even the OCG now is actually, well, we're a few months apart from it, so it's really hard to judge. They didn't have True Dracos at full power, and also they kind of can really get on board with any spell. So,
Yeah, true.
will True Dracos running around with the anti-spell and Imperial Order would that be a factor for a Sky Striker?
Yeah,
Brandish Maiden?
absolutely. That's another. That's
To
like
an
one of the
extent,
reasons
but
I
there's
had
also
Draco
red
in my
people.
top 3. That's like one of the reasons I had Draco in my top 3.
Yeah, I guess that's a possibility. Anyone who can run random floodgates like
Yeah.
that to hard counter something is always going to be an issue.
But, like,
Yeah,
it's
issue,
just-
but is it issue enough across 11 rounds in a YCS?
Why are we even talking about this? Like, it doesn't matter. You know, Team Samurai X1 already figured out the format.
He's always going to loop back around, isn't he? So Tricksters as well is a bit weird. Like, I mean, Reincarnation at 3.
I hate that card.
I don't know.
Troll
It's
and
like it's
block.
at full power and it's still
Troll
not
and
kind of
block.
doing anything. So I don't know, maybe.
So they're waiting on the opportune time to reprint it.
So I guess it's just going to be
Well,
classic
they do the team,
dice roll format at first turn again, yeah.
No, it won't be in the 10, Jake.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about them, did I?
Will it be in the 10?
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, it should be in the 10, like, in theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because hang on, did they say Firewall was getting reprinted in the tins or not?
No, they didn't. No, Firewall's not going to be reprinted.
Okay,
It won't be
well
reprinted.
maybe they will do that reincarnation then.
They can reprint in the 10, though. It only goes
Oh,
up.
it can be a super. Yeah.
It's the August pack. Fuck.
Oh, really?
Hold on. How long
No,
has it
I
been
don't
since
think
Lynx?
it-
Lynx was in June, late June
Yeah. So
last year.
we're nearly coming to a year. Yeah. Fucking A. It hasn't even hit a year. It's felt like forever.
Can anyone remember our
It has,
back to our
it has
one
felt
year
like
ago?
so long.
When
Yeah,
Lynx
you
got
and
announced,
Blake.
then we all
Yeah,
like,
you and
fucking-
Blake mainly as well.
Me, Bragg were just like, well, this was a good run, and I just put on a fucking suit and cried. I was drunk that night.
Lynx have been great for the game. Fucking so good.
Yeah. It has.
Yeah, it's been way better than what we thought it was.
Look how many FTKs have come out since Links.
Yeah, but they're funny. Haha.
And-
Everyone's like, I can't send this to the graveyard. Oh wait, I just link with it.
Then again, we're less than a year into the summoning the mechanic, and we're already getting Sky Striker Ace contribute to special summon a link monster from the extra deck. So we're already getting
Yep.
zoo effects a year in.
Wasn't that the
What's
reason links were made? Watch it next year. Next year when I get a new format, it's gonna break. It's gonna stop striking, except it's gonna make it better.
What's interesting is that with that monster is like you can actually use it to link summon into one of them, or you can use the effect to link tag out and
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, because then they float into it, then off turn you can do it. It's such a good. I'm so keen.
Yeah,
I'm so
we
fucking
just need to
keen.
make sure you.
Do we know the rarities yet?
No,
Nope.
we only know 2 cards.
It's so it's secret and ultras again. Yeah,
Secrets and supers.
it's like fusion and forces.
Secrets and supers.
Secret supers. Sorry, secret supers. Yeah.
Yeah. let's have a quick click around on the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki. I understand what they.
Yeah. We've all speculated a little bit. We speculated a little bit on the way home, saying that both the links should be secret, but they'll probably make the fire one significantly difficult to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire one will be the Mecha Burn / Invocation in the set.
They could also do that to the startup, whatever they end up calling that, which is the main one, the
that's
search and
true.
draw.
Yeah.
That's
right.
arguably the best card in the deck.
Yeah, and Brandish Maiden will be Alistar. She'll just be a super. You'll trip over her.
For sure.
You'll have thousands.
Then one of the shittiest spells will of course be a secret, because that's how they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could even do the whole archetype in secret. Really,
Unless they do
wouldn't
like
take
the
much.
whole. Unless they do like the whole fucking invoked thing and like all but the main deck monster are secret.
Yeah, true. I feel like the field spell should be a super if for nothing. I hope to God they don't waste it on this bloody field spell.
What was the third Sky Striker in? Let's have a look. Because not having her is an interesting thing as well. Only having 2 for the first bit's going to be interesting time.
Do we know
that's
that we're not
another-
getting her there?
Yeah, I believe that's confirmed because the OCG just got it, unless they really rush it into our sets.
They,
But,
Yeah,
they could pull a fast one.
It would.
but yeah, interesting you bring that up, Bragg, because that's another similarity to Zoo when we had the earlier Zoo, which didn't have Dryden and the monkey. What was the monkey called again?
Kong, Hammer Kong.
Kong.
So can we just acknowledge, right? Instead of playing Ancient Fairy now, I'm looking for like a spiral group chat somewhere in, and it goes, think about this. If you play Armageddon Knight, you can go Destrudo plus Armageddon Knight instead of Ravine. So Armageddon summons instead of Ravine. Make Power Tool Dragon, add Big Red, and then revive the Master Plan instead of Armageddon Knight.
Dear fucking lord.
Then you go
That sounds like
then
bricks.
you go for Tomahawk.
Why do they keep trying to make spirals a thing? Just let them die.
No, but you can go for Tomahawk now, Jake.
Mate, from what I saw tonight, they're already definitely a thing again. It's like kind of spirals, but it's like spirals, but just as a means to link spam into like Nightmare.
But Goki's are just better.
I guess so, but the sleeper is also kind of nice.
Does Goiki top any
Oh,
events?
wait. Can you just repeat what you just said?
Does Goiki?
It's Goakai.
Goiki.
Oh, I hate. I'm gonna
Go
kill
Aki.
you. It's Go Key.
Isn't it
Is
Ki?
it Guaki? I
Goiki.
thought it was Guak.
No,
Guaki.
It's K
Goki.
like go
Guaki.
and then
Guaki.
Key. You pronounce it like that.
Guaki.
That's
Goki.
it. What do they call him in the anime? We'll figure this out.
Goakai.
Goki.
Goakai.
No, they're not. They're not Gokai.
Goakai.
I only
He's
say
talking
what the,
absolute shit. You can see it on his face.
I'll have you know they call Goki because I watch the anime.
I'm pretty sure they're actually the Urukai.
Wait, this is why we need Jeff Havens in this chat.
oh, God.
Please.
Where's my boy Boris?
Why do you obsess over fucking dumb shit? It's so fucking.
Where my boy Boris at?
Shut up.
Hey Jake.
What? You picking up
It's
things
me.
with gloves.
It. It's Ouija time.
What the fuck?
Make it
What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
Oh,
Logan broke
stop-
himself.
Stop the button. I'm done. I need to kill myself.
Oh, that's a bit rough. So we mentioned anyway, will that link spam deck become a thing?
Oh God, I hope so.
Go Nightmare, yeah, for sure.
It plays plans. Fucking.
Nightmares just carry it so hard. Like I was just saying to me and Lewis and a few others were discussing tonight that I think if I don't have an easy out for it, then in quite a lot of decks I'll probably run the Nightmare Mermaid in my extra deck, just so I can get out of the lock that the Nightmares put on you with that monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Griffin.
yeah.
The Ibli
Yeah,
lock
Griffin.
is like
The Griffin and Ibli.
low-key
Griffin and
great.
Ibli. So they put Ibli on your side of the field, and they
Yeah.
have Griffin lock also. So yeah, that's a thing. So I had one game today where I had to, like, when I versed Lewis, I had to, like, switch Ibli to attack, ram it into spirals, and then, like, main phase 2, try and do something. So it's like, it's actually crazy strong.
Yeah, so like obviously you've got Griffin locking you down there. You can't do special summons with Ibley. Then the other thing is like the main outer boards at the moment has been just to go to evenly match. Beat your fucking card because you still got Ibley on field. It fucks you right up.
Yeah, that build has every time we made it had Trigate wizard up as well. So
Yeah, true. So,
triple co-linked.
It's so hard to break.
Yeah, I was legitimate. I was being serious though. I'm like, I genuinely believe Sphere Mode may come into the meta again as a side deck card.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
because of how consistent that board is, like you pretty much have to. There's no way getting around that.
Like you have to get over the Griffin and the Trigate, and depending on if it's Spiral, for example, you do that and the Sleeper, or it'll just depend on what you're versing. But it's like I was like, shit, like this is actually what genuinely needs. Because to my understanding, they don't seem to have much recycle. So I think once that board's gone, you're probably okay. But
if you're out
breaking that board, that is a hell of an effort. Like evenly matched can't out it because they'll stop it with Trigate. That's assuming they don't have the Ibley on you already. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But Droll Knock also stopped it from happening in the first place, which is nice. I did that again too. I was like, it was terraforming at Spa Resort. Cool, Droll. Pass.
So what are we playing next format?
Brandish. Tier 0 weeb. Let's go.
Jake? You still yet to decide?
I'm thinking either Brand or the Nightmare.
And Logan's you're going Link Spam or Tricksters?
I don't know. Like, honestly, I the more I think about it, the more I just want to be that guy who plays tier 0. But if I can find a way to make any other deck like good enough to beat Brandish, I'll probably play something else. But if Brandish has become too good, then I'll just jump to Brandish.
Didn't you already decide on Spiral Nightmare because you can make nappies?
Yeah. Forever Nap.
Oh my god! I go first, make nappies, I just win.
Yeah, you do.
That's true. Unless they deck you out.
Unless they take me out, or unless they have Ghost
as
Ogre.
Jake pointed out tonight. Brandish, I don't know. Like I don't see him
so
on the
many spells you
exact
can
same
negate
level
before you
as
run
Sue,
out
though.
of deck.
Like, is it me or is that not a thing? Like they're not quite Zoo.
Nah, the utility's a little bit there, but I'm with you. Oh well, no, they search for their if they had a way to get that quick play a bit more into the fold, so you had like a kind of Dryden access, it would be a bit more on point. But for the most part, nah, you really kind of got to go second in theory. It's a bit weird. It's going to open up like. Hopefully they're powerful enough where it opens up the meta and that people start thinking about the deck a bit more. But then again, we could just be versing, Link Spam, Nightmares, or fucking Floodgate deck. So
I think the deck. I think it has to go first, though. To be honest, I think you just got to try and search and have those things set. Like I don't see it having anything particularly too strong to beat boards with. Like second, that's not going to get easily interrupted.
Well, a lot of their cards were just trading, right? Like. So yeah, you're either searching into the interruption, or you can play the interruption and your normal stuff on the second.
Yeah, the problem with going second as well is like getting enough cards in the graveyard to really be able to beat over them. Like if you could already have immediate access to the secondary effects on most of the cards, it would be pretty easy.
Oh yeah, I'm under that assumption that that's how you launch off. Hey,
but that's the problem. Trying to play through boards and then get to that point is like pretty difficult.
Hey, did I ever get the Toon Table contents back off you?
I'm pretty confident I gave them back to you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did too. But just yeah.
I'm very certain I did, but I can take a look. You can't find yours, or?
No, I haven't had a proper look. I haven't seen them in a while, but I do think I half remember you bringing them back.
I'm very confident I have. I tried to do it 2 or 3 times, but I'm sure on the last time I actually gave it back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. What was that deck that you were playing back? Muskets.
Magical musket.
What could have been?
So like Brandish will be like what
Brandish.
muskets was meant
Well,
to
that's
be.
the thing. What's to say they aren't just like them for us?
They've been topping.
Yeah, they've been topping OCG, but it's still a bit different. We'll see.
It's like I think it's like almost any successful deck is like one of the biggest indicators is just how much like generic search power there is.
Yeah.
Like to go with it, right? They just have so many ways to search and grab anything. That's always what set most of those decks apart. Like,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
Agreed. Alright. Logan's getting tired, so we'll start wrapping this up.
No,
So,
we got more. We got more. I'm just fucking out of it. We got more shit to talk about, like Drew D.
yeah,
Sure do.
we'll skip the market stuff. It's kind of all in flux at the moment. Bamboo swords, $13, hilariously.
Fuck my life.
What is?
No, Andrew. Fuck our lives.
Hey, Firewall's
We're
back up
paid.
to Firewall's
No,
up to
mine
40.
looks good.
Firewall's up to
Wait.
45.
Oh.
Just on
That's
the
great.
down low, how good would it be if they did a super golden bamboo reprint in Dark Saviors?
Oh,
Ooh, I mean, I don't like your
That-
chances, but
That would be
good luck.
hot. Even secret, that'd be amazing.
That'd be
Fucking,
really good.
I'd get all amongst the secret.
It's a-
fucking golden.
secret
due
bamboo
for-
swords would be fucking.
It's- It's fucking due for it. Here we go.
Hmm.
They're not going to do an old card in a secret print. Generally, when they do the
be
reprints in
this.
that type of pack, they do super.
I would be more than content with the super.
Get your logic out of here.
Yeah, fuck off. Let us have this.
No.
And then, buddy, I saw that the Altergeist multi-fakers jumped a bit as well after this. Oh, we didn't talk about Altergeists.
Oh yeah, they're
yeah.
good now because Draco sucked against them. Because they play a trap and then you go Red Reboot and they go, oh fucking what?
I brought up Red Reboot and I was shot down, but no, Altergeist can use it. And yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
because all guys have a multi-faker that can fucking summon themselves off it. Fuck playing Red Reboot without multi-faker.
when
just
do
good.
we shoot down? When do we shoot down Red
Yeah,
Reboot?
Also, when did we do this?
Not we, just Logan.
Ah,
When did I do this? Wait, when did I do this? I swear I haven't done it on the
Reboot, and you're
podcast.
just like, no, Draco's great. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no, I generally just shot you down.
Just like
I
that,
didn't
was
shut
it?
you down- I didn't shoot
It
you
was
down for Red
exactly
Reboot.
like that.
I
was
just shot everyone down because Draco the good. The fuck off.
let's move on.
I'll shoot you down if I want to shoot you down, you fucking...
Give it a go,
Yeah.
fucking. What's your fucking stupid name?
Haha, XD.
Actually, I think we might leave this. We might leave this quality email from Drew till next week because we've gone pretty long, and I think we could explore this a bit better another day.
But
Next week we
We
talk
try.
about. Next week we also talk about the old deck reprints from Shadows of Valhalla. We'll try and get Andrew back to talk about that blue eye shit too. So that'll be nice.
Ew. I've seen it. Ew.
I guess it would be
Preview.
fun.
Preview. It sucks.
You're meant to fucking. We're meant to like keep interest. Now they're like, this is not. How
I guess it was...
That's not
I'm
how you
not
plug.
interested.
That's not how you plug next episodes.
I guess it will be a solid episode.
All right.
Hey, there is. All right, I'll plug it in this
Tune in
regard.
for
There's
Andrew's
definitely
opinion
some
on
new
Blue Eye
support
stuff.
that I like.
It's bad.
It's bad, okay. There is some new stuff coming out that I'm very interested in, but the Blue Eye stuff is not amongst it.
Cool. All right. Stay tuned. Stay tuned next week.
Stay tuned to find out what it is.
Exactly. All right.
He's a new man.
Onto the Yahoo Geo.
Okay, let's see how we go.
All right. This is a new one. This one actually popped up because I thought I was running out, and then here we go. Bang bang.
Bragg's good collection.
Who would win in a fight? Yu-Gi-Oh! Egyptian God Monster or legionary Pokemon such as Mewtwo?
You say legionary?
Well, Bragg got both now. Bragg, you got both. What's the answer?
I'm betting I did get a 15 attack Mewtwo today in Pokemon Go, so I have therefore completed the game. But then again, 15.
But
it
15
Fine.
attacks.
Just-
Obelisk
Oh,
has
yeah, but-
4,000 attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It-
you have a
and
big dick.
it has 13. It has 13 stamina, so then Slifer would pop it upon summoning the Mewtwo.
That's true.
Wait, but Mewtwo has the ability to control minds, so it can control the player who plays Slifer, contribute it for
No, it's between
True,
the
but-
God Monster, not the player playing the God Monster.
Well, he can control the God Monster then, and you just be like, lol, fuck off.
But they're god monsters. They wouldn't be able to be controlled.
They're controlled by a fucking 10-year-old child.
I'm pretty sure Obelisk has the text that it cannot be affected by Mewtwo's powers. It's on there somewhere.
Also, it's a 3-on-1 battle. Like, this isn't fair. It's 3 on 1.
It did say monster, so it didn't really go into it.
So we're picking one. Well, I'm
And it
picking
did say
Rust
the
V
legendary
mode.
Pokemon like Mewtwo, so you can
No,
consider the others
it's
as well.
It's in a legendary Pokemon, actually. Get your fucking facts right.
It did say like Mewtwo, though, so you can pick any other fucking one you like.
Oh, no, I'm picking fucking... what's the fucking shit one? From Diamond Pearl? The blue bitch?
Pick Arceus, the
Manaphy.
god of Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm picking... No, the other one. It's
All right,
bitch.
so what about instead as a better comparison? So we're getting Arceus versus, what is it, Herothia or whatever?
Yep,
It is.
yeah.
But that's
so-
not... But that's not an Egyptian god. That's just a GX god.
It's literally... No,
They
it's not,
gotta go from the
it's not even GX, you fuck. It's in the original.
No, isn't the...
No,
Oh, you're talking about the fused one.
the creator
Yeah.
of Light.
Creative
Oh,
Light.
yeah, my bad.
You fucking idiot.
Because they're both basically like the gods of like each universe in some regards. So I don't know.
No, but it's... All that bitch did was tell fucking young Yugi its name.
Yeah, but after it banished the fuck out of the other dude, it was like, get out of here, son.
Yeah, well.
Your name's a Tem. Ciao.
Later, bitches.
You lose to win condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone in the
Be
comments,
gone.
people saying it's a tie. Someone says Mewtwo would win. Maybe in a physical fight, Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters would win, but with the use of powers, Pokemon probably win. Poking Tongue Face. Mewtwo versus Exodia would be awesome though. Well, there's no win against Exodia. As soon as
What
you
about-
play Exodia,
what about-
Yeah, like Mewtwo can't be Exodia. You win
What about-
the game. It doesn't say you win Yu-Gi-Oh game. It was
But-
the game. You just win Pokemon.
Like, I mean, it depends who's versing. Because if you have a monster immune masterpiece, how is clearly Mewtwo's a monster of some sort, or would be equivalent, and masterpiece is immune.
It's more an animal, but it's okay. We'll forgive it.
Fucking
Pocket
half of
monster.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards are animals that are considered monsters.
Oh, what animals? What animal is masterpiece?
The good kind,
A worm.
the bad kind.
Oh,
well, he's not wrong.
he's a nice guy, all right.
no. Oh well, see that you said a nice guy. I can get back to my story that we
Oh,
didn't
God.
finish when we started.
Maybe we-
There we go.
Four.
That's where we
No,
wrap
no.
up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Andrew. Thank you very much, Jake. This is the Game with Game podcast. Email us,
Well.
please. Thank you very much. Bye.
Fuck.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Some pancakes. Get some
Put it
bacon
in a
and I'll
pan-
put
In a
Okay.
pancake.
Bacon
it.
New York.
Yeah.